All right, look, Dave Ramsey says debt is dangerous. So why do wealthy people use so much of it, right? Well, because most people don't understand how money and taxes actually work. Most people hear a 7% interest rate and say that's way too high. But business owners ask a different question. They say, what's the interest rate after taxes? There's a big difference here. So let's break this down. If you were to borrow $1 million at 7% interest, that costs you around $70,000 per year. Now, most people would stop right there. But if that loan is used to buy a business or a rental property, that $70,000 becomes a tax deduction for that business. So if you're in a 37% tax bracket, you save about $25,900 in taxes that year. So now your real cost isn't $70,000 each year, it's $70,000 minus $25,900, which equals $44,100, right? Now, if you divide that by your total loan, $1 million, your true interest rate is about 4.4%, not 7%. In other words, you just borrowed $1 million for 4.4%. And that's before cash flow from the business or rental, appreciation on that asset, depreciation that decreases your taxes, and of course, the inflation each year that is shrinking your debt. So ask yourself, if you can borrow at 4.4% and your asset or business gives you 12%, 15% or more on that capital, is debt actually dangerous, or is not understanding debt dangerous? Because when you use debt to buy liabilities, yeah, it becomes pretty dangerous. But if you use debt inside your business to buy cash flowing assets, this is leverage. This is how you level up. This is how you scale a rental portfolio. And this is why you never sell an asset. You just refinance it for cheaper debt. And that's how equity becomes tax efficient capital. Debt is tax free money. This is how debt becomes extremely powerful, especially if you're a blue collar American trying to level up your family's financial future, right? But look, if you're a high income earner or you're looking to become a high income earner and you're still thinking about money as a consumer, then you're playing small. Now, we break this down step by step in one of our private workshops. Comment the word workshop and I'll send you the details.